It's time to talk sports now on TVC Breakfast. To begin with the World Cup playoffs, the Confederation of African Football (CAF) has announced new dates for the Qatar 2022 FIFA World Cup playoffs between the Super Eagles of Nigeria and the Black Stars of Ghana. CAF confirmed the opening leg of the tie, which was earlier scheduled for Thursday, the 24th of March, and will now take place on Friday, the 25th of March at the Cape Coast Stadium from 8:30 p.m. Nigerian time. The return leg between the West African rivals will now hold on Tuesday. That will be the 29th of March at the Moshood Abiola National Stadium in Abuja, as against the earlier date of Sunday, the 27th of March. The winner of the double fixture will pick up one of the tickets available for African teams at the 2022 FIFA World Cup. And back home here now, Kano Pillars moved out of relegation places in the Nigeria Professional Football League table after recording 2-1 home win over Abia Warriors on Monday. The visitors took an early lead through Kalo Nweke before Pillars equalized midway in the first half. Abdullahi Musa then scored the winning goal in the second half to seal the first win for Pillars in 5 games. In the other results, Remo Stars lost a third consecutive game with a 1-0 loss away at Lobby Stars, while Nasarawa United beat Niger Tornadoes by a lone goal. Heartland also forced a 1-0 draw away at Katsina United. And after match day 14 in the Nigerian Pro Football League, this is how the table now looks like. Rivers United are on top with 29 points from 14 matches, 2 points ahead of the second-placed Plateau United. Enugu Rangers sit third, tied on 23 points with Remo Stars, and Akwa United hosted 4th and 5th on the table. And in Tuesday's other fixture, Italian giants Juventus will travel to their first leg of the UEFA Champions League against Villarreal. Well, at this point, Tomodia Okwolagbe joins me live now to do a preview of the games coming up later tonight. Well, Amodia, very pleased to see you this morning. Chelsea face a Lille side who came tops in Group G. Do you think that the French giants can, pull a surprise at Stamford Bridge?
Well, good morning, Ike. It's good to be here again. It's Champions League. It's not the domestic cup, so sometimes we expect so much. Chelsea, of course, for the past games, they have not been scoring well. It's been a headache for the coach, Thomas Tuchel. And, the whole media hype that Lukaku has had Tory time at Chelsea is not scoring the way he used to score at Inter Milan, But I think that's why Tuchel is a tactician. He needs to find a solution to that. I mean, Lukaku scored a lot of goals with Inter, pairing with Lautaro Martinez. But this is the Champions League. It's not the Premier League or the Ligue 1. It's the Champions League, and they are the defending champions. It's one thing to play beautiful football and not win. It's another thing to play really poor, transition, and all of that, and still get the good and still get the win. Lille, at this point, not doing too well in the championship. That's the championnat in France. They are 11th on the log now, not doing too well. And that's why I think Chelsea have a chance today. They need to just make sure that the tactics and the selection is right. Thomas Tuchel needs to do that so they can get the goals. But I fancy Chelsea to win tonight.
Well, again, Chelsea in recent times, as you mentioned earlier, haven't been, turning out good performances as we used to know under Tuchel. And there is also the issue of Lukaku not getting the goals as expected. Do you think that Tuchel needs to perhaps tweak his tactics, or something?
Yeah, that's why I always fancy coaches or managers that are pragmatic in their nature, because they say when you go to war, it's strategies that win war. You don't just, not a straight jacket playing where you just go and just win. You have to devise a method. You have to tweak your tactics. Go back and watch the videos of how Lukaku, triumphed at Inter Milan, scoring goals, the partnership. Was it a 4-2-3-1 formation? Was he isolated in the attack lineup? Did he have two players beside him all the time? These are things you need to know, because Lukaku is a big bulky striker, a striker that knows how to score in the box, but does he get the right supply to score? Those are the questions. The wingers in front of him, are they looking to score theirs, or they are feeding Lukaku to score? So these are the issues. Chelsea, they are going through a tough time. I don't know how Tuchel is going to manage this. I think they still have a good defense, and the midfield is still good. Their only problem now is scoring goals, and that's what Tuchel needs to manage. You know, he doesn't quite understand if to pair Lukaku with Kai Havertz or Mason Mount up front, or Hakim Ziyech. Hakim Ziyech, by the way, has been doing well so far.
All right.
And now is the Champions League. They are the defending champions. They need to win tonight.
All right, let's turn our attention now to the other game of the evening, coming up between Juventus and Villarreal. This is the first time that both sides will be meeting in a competitive in a match. How do you think that one is going to turn out?
Yeah. Well, two massively experienced managers in the UEFA competitions. When you talk about Villarreal, their coach Unai Emery is massively experienced. During his time at Sevilla, won back-to-back championship, that's the Europa League. He won it again with Villarreal. First time they are winning that kind of trophy. Juventus, not doing so well in the league. They are known to have dominated the Italian Serie A for years. But Inter, AC Milan now are dominating now. They are fourth on the log. They have a new striker now in Dusan Vlahovic, who transferred from Fiorentina. Maybe that will add a lot of bite to the attack. But as it is now, this is an unpredictable game. Villarreal can cause a lot of havoc in Europe. They are very, very experienced in Europe, talking about the manager. So they know how to set up against the Juventus side. That's not really the Juventus that we've come to know the past years. But tonight is the Champions League yet again. It's not the domestic cup. So we'll be looking to see a very good match. But I think I'll sit on the fence on this Juventus Villarreal.
All right, Omodia Kwalagbe, always interested in having you talk sports with us on TVC Breakfast. Many thanks indeed.